Welcome to Bryce Canyon and Sunset Point on our little pre-recon day. 65 degrees and a cool breeze, and who's happy?
I'll be happy when you quit talking. Does that count?
There's a trail down there we're going to try to do maybe. Another trail way down there another trail down there we may try to do down there, way down there. See like a glow through them over here with the sun. Well, there's part of the Navajo Loop Trail we think we want to try. We are just walking along the rim trail here. Really not as many people as I thought there'd be.
One of those three things that are sticking up there.
Okay.
I'm almost sure that's what you call those. I mean, I haven't read any literature yet, but just to remember what I did for my research. That's that is.
Here we go, starting out on the Navajo Loop Queens Trail.
You can spare your breath.
On our way down. Decided to go down the Wall Street part. Wall Street is a big, steep switchback. We saw it from the top last night, or yesterday afternoon, I guess it was when we were here, but there it is right there. Heading down into that abyss. Just working our way down Wall Street. Going through the tunnel. Let's go. Morning.
Better than you. We're going in the wrong direction. Different trail.
Through the tunnel. So steep you can't even see the switchbacks, but you can see the people up there. Getting near the bottom. Entering down into the bottom close. Seems like there's a beautiful view around every little corner. I didn't expect all these trees down here, did you? Just clinging right there, trying to hold on. Pretty spectacular. We'll look behind us every once in a while. The way the sun is. Starting out on the Queen's Garden Trail portion now. This should take us back around and up to Sunrise Point and up to the Rim Trail back to our starting point. Well, this is it. You think the start of the slow, long climb back up. See the little arch thingy on the right?
Oh, yep. Thank you. Isn't he sweet? He said, someday I'll be a big one. Yeah, it's a tiny little hole. That's how they start.
Back in amongst the hoodoos in the canyon on the way up.
Very cool. Gonna make our way around this tiny little red rock formation that's eroded out the center. Very cool. You're out one way.
On a little spur to Queen's Garden and Queen Victoria's chair. We'll see what it is. Okay, this is the Queen Victoria hoodoo. It is right there. You can see on there what you're looking at. Another little tunnel to go through to the other side. There's a few switchbacks up there. And over there, I can see people way up there. That's where we're headed. I know. Good view. Wow, amazing. Amazing view. This part is totally different. No hoodoos, just piles of eroded rock and sand. There's Jennifer up there. That's where we were down there. Look at the big arch in the background. Oh no, it's not an arch, it was just the way the sun was. That's a long ways down there. You can see people down there where we were, down near the bottom. Up to Sunrise Point. This is the top of our hike where we viewed. Okay, now we're on to Sunset Point and the Rim Trail. I think you're right. This is up at Bryce Point. After our walk, we just wanted to go drive and see the view and stretch our legs some. Bryce Point. You can see almost the whole thing. I found a little spot underneath a tree along the edge here to have a picnic lunch. We've seen one other couple come up here since we've been here. As we speak, this is coming behind us. You can see down there the lookout that we were at, Bryce Point Lookout. Down in there, it's hard to see, but down in there's below the rim trail, and you can see people actually walking, hiking down there, but it's warm down there. Beautiful day. Here we are having lunch in our little spot. Under the tree. There's the tree. Bryce Point Overlook Viewpoint. We think that's how you pronounce it anyways.
It has its own personality, its own different red cliffs. I mean, it's so immense you can't even the big scheme of things on the map. And we're only on a tiny little part. We haven't even been to the end yet. And probably none of this is going to be able to be heard because the wind's blowing up here.
I bet you can go out there.
Look at the little rows, levels. Looks like icing. And then little hoodoos, either the ends of ones or the beginnings of ones, right through there. That is really pretty. The minutia. It's hard to find that in the big, wide landscape. Once in a while you get a little window like this.
This is Fairyland Canyon. Its own little area. It's supposed to be a pretty decent hike out into that.
Oh, spectacular. That one little hoodoo is dark. See? Straight out there, it's dark. It's just all by itself.
almost so close you can touch them. We are up at Sunrise Point for the sunrise. It's 7 o'clock and about 36 degrees. Can hardly see him. There's a deer down there along the switchback along the trail.
There's one up there by the top trail, and then there's one down there by the bottom trail.
And then there's one down lower, down in there.
Aw. They said morning's good, but it's pretty cold now. Oh,
There he
going
goes.
down. Look.
There he goes.
There he goes. They're gonna. Oh, there's a baby.
Yep. Three of them down there.
He was completely back behind the evergreen. Aw.
It is 8:30 at the Natural Bridge Overlook. It's about 40 degrees outside. And this is how many people decided to come see the bridge today. This is Natural Bridge Overlook. Great out here today. Rainbow Point. It's warmer up here than it was down where we were before. It's like in the mid-40s up here, which is a surprise. We thought it would be colder. A short 1-mile loop along the bristlecone loop trail. Right here on the trail. I see the doe. I don't see the one with the antlers. Oh, I see him over there. Oh, there he is, right there.
There's the other one going that way. Sorry.
This is Yovimpa Point. You can even see some fall color up there. It's like a circle at the bottom.
Oh, like it's all beautiful.
It's all glowing. There's an arch out there. Can you see the archway up there? Right there. bristlecone overlook that the loop trail goes to. The trees that look dead, like these right here that have the little bottle brush things on them, are the bristlecones, just like we saw in Cedar Breaks. You look close, you can see where some of the rocks have fallen and then the ground is eroded underneath them. They say there's peregrine falcons that fly around this area and nest in the little caves and alcoves, but we're not seeing any today.
Because you have that red on, I have burgundy on.
This is the Black Birch Canyon Overlook, 8,750 feet. See, the mesa's better now.
Far away.
This is Ponderosa Canyon. This is Agua Canyon. Jennifer first walked up here, she said, "This is pretty, that's cool. So it must be a good overlook."
Just a close-up hoodoo thing.
Kind of got some glow to it, doesn't it? It's neat, that tree and stuff growing up on top of it. This is no named overlook.
I'm sure that this is what the walls look like that we've been seeing the whole trip. We're just close to them at the same elevation level here, as opposed to being above, looking down, or below, looking up. But I bet you this is what the different rock formations have looked like. But it's cool from this angle. We haven't seen it straight out.
This is Farview Point, 8819 elevation. There's an arch down there. Then we're on to Piracy Point. Little trail off of the Fairview viewpoint. This is Piracy Point. It's kind of neat how there's, looks like almost giant stairs on the way up. Look at that stand of aspen down there in the at the bottom.
They had a fire and cleared that whole hillside.
Yep.
That's basically little scrub trees that are just starting to grow back.
This is Sheep Creek Swamp Canyon, and it's a overlook that also has trails. It connects down to the bottom trail, the Under the Rim Trail. There's the canyon. Look at those trees up at the top. by those hoodoos. See them up there? You know it. This is Inspiration Point. 8,100 feet. And there's different view areas all up and down. Inspiration Point at the lower level.
Mid-level, actually. There's lower, middle, and upper. I think that's upper.
This is Upper Inspiration Point. Uphill. This is the middle level of Inspiration Point. Great lunch we had up in the upper level.
There.
We were way up there.
Not way, but up there.
We're back down at the lower level. Today is just a drive along scenic Highway 12 through the Grand Escalante National Monument. Our current destination is Boulder. We'll see how the day goes. This is Powell Point.
Named in honor of Major Powell. This highway now follows the second Powell's expedition's exact route from Henryville all the way to Head of the Rocks east of Escalante, as he was leading the explorations of the Colorado Plateau, basically. Powell Point reveals the topmost layer of the Colorado Plateau's grand staircase. This brilliantly colored layer, known as the Pink Cliffs or Claron Formation, is the same geological layer that forms the spectacular pinnacled landscape of Bryce Canyon National Park and Red Canyon further west on Highway 12. Day late and $1 short deciding to take a picture or a video. But this is behind us. It has been like 2 miles of this canyon wall on the way down. It's all in the sun. Very, very different from the color of Bryce Canyon, obviously, but spectacular all the same.
This is the view of the Escalante from Head of the Rock viewpoint on Highway 12. Road goes right through there.
That's our road.
There's our road, goes down there.
And over there, and around there. Up there. Wow.
This is an overlook just a couple miles down the road. Totally different look.
Crap, wires everywhere.
Wires everywhere. Don't know if they'll come in the video, hopefully not. Looks like we get to go through that canyon down there.
A really cool little canyon area, big huge trailhead area. Today's not our hiking day, but boy oh boy, it'll be warm here today. It's like 68 degrees, which is so bizarre, but the scenery is spectacular and you can just put your shorts on, I guess. And now we're coming through the very cool part that we saw from way above.
That was the Escalante River.
Very cool. Minus my nemesis, which is wires and stuff everywhere. That drives me insane. I know you gotta have them because people live out here, but wow. I don't need to see them in my view. This is very pretty. Totally unexpected. No, around this next corner. This is really the canyon that I saw from way up there, was this curve right here. Not the part that you made me start on. So this is the part that I saw. Through this little part right here.
It's just so immense. This is the Calf Creek Canyon down here that we just drove through, that Jennifer filmed through the red rock.
Just a little video of seeing way prettier of this, but fall on Boulder Mountain. Between Torrey and Boulder. It's pretty, but it's done on this side. It'll be prettier over there. Just little clips. This is pretty. This is in the sun. Pretty mountainside. Pretty road.
Just pulled off on the side of the road along Highway 12 on Boulder Mountain. Some orange up there. See the contrast right here from the aspen on the mountain to the Escalante out there. Expansive, expansive view. Beautiful. Who would have thought? We're up at the Homestead Overlook. You can hear the leaves blowing, pretty. After an all-day rain yesterday, we were going to hike to the bottom, but it's just too wet. So now we're going to hike the rim trail from Sunrise Point to Fairyland Point, or at least as far as we feel like going. The colors are just so much different with some sun and with the clouds. The trail's all got clumpy clay from people hiking yesterday in the rain, huh? You can really see that salmon color in there today. Now we're past all the Sunrise Point area and there's no clumps of clay on the trail. A little bit of sun, not much though. Up here by the hoodoos. And our trail goes over there. Well, up and around the hill, you can see the rock. This is a layer we haven't seen on anything before. Over here, right next to where we are too. Doesn't take long to get up in the altitude with the switchbacks.
I've been talking about right there, and right there, and right there, and right there, and right there. And I'm not even down at the bottom.
Jennifer's talking about going down that Tower Bridge trail.
No. Yeah, Tower Bridge. I'm sorry, you're right. Yeah, no.
This was our little lunch spot here. We found a place out of the breeze, kind of with a rock.
Thanks, Matt and Karen.
Had our Thanks Matt and Karen seat pads. Some down hiking here going, which means we're going to have some up hiking. in the forest away from the rim a little bit. Not as many hoodoos on this end. We think this end is a lot older, and because there's lots more hills of eroded rock and sand. There's the Fairyland viewpoint. That was our maybe destination that we made, that I guess Jennifer thinks I'm a pain because I had to go. I wouldn't stop back there a little bit. I wanted to go all the way to the end
That we've already been at. Sun and taken multiple pictures from this area. But just because he has to have a little dot on the little viewpoint map,
on all trails,
to walk on all trails, we have to walk all the way to the viewpoint. When we could have stopped way up there and seen what we've already seen 3 times.
but we're on a walk for exercise today. We made it. Now we're gonna take a little water break, and then we will turn around and head back that way. So this is our trail. We're getting ready to go up the uphill part, the longer uphill part. But this is right here at the edge of the trail. You can see. I don't think Jennifer would have done a trail like this before we went to North Cascades or to Olympic, would you?
I don't know. This would have been my first one doing it, and then I would have done those other ones without thinking about it. It's just in reverse. But no, I wouldn't have passed. I am so glad I didn't pass on those North Cascade and Olympic National Park hikes. And this is beautiful. Like I said, this is my number 2 favorite national park. Olympic and North Cascades are lumped into one because they're close enough. And then Yellowstone is a park unto itself. It's not even in any category. It's just above everything. But this is my number 2.
We made it. Fairyland and back. 5.74 miles.